What's orange but not a vax? Let's find out. Yes, hello my vacuum cleaner chums, how are you today? This video is a machine that is not mine. I picked it up for somebody else because it was local to me to post up because it was collection only on eBay, and he very kindly said we could take a look at it. So what is orange but not a vax? Well, it is a Jay's Hygiene Ensign 350. Basically an orange Sebo. I've never seen one of these before. Let's have a look and see what is what. I will start off near the top. You shall see why that is hanging off the top cord hook later. But it has a very Sebo-esque handle. However, the cable seems to go through the handle. In fact, yeah, look, you can floss it, and then goes into the machine like that. So it's not a fully removable handle like the X series that we all know and some of us love, really. The hose attaches the same way. That's just got a plastic tab that pulls out. Look, it's clogged. And something's just fallen out. We best have a look at that in a minute. Let's pop that back in there for now. That is the on-off switch. Let's move down a little bit. As you move down the machine, you will see that the handle goes right down the front. This is reminiscent of past Sebo machines. This is quite an old machine anyway. We'll see if we can date it, but it's based on quite an old model, I think. So the handle goes down the middle. The hose also comes down here and pulls out, if I can do it, of the bottom, revealing yet another clog. I'll show you that in more detail in a bit. But yeah, so the hose is quite a short affair, has a bent end. In fact, again, there's a clip just like the hose end, which I presume means that, yeah, you can just pull the end out, presumably to check for blockage. There's no blockage there, but the rest of this machine is quite blocked, I'll be honest. It was very cheap. Guy that has this has quite a lot of Sebos. Named Stu. If you know a Sebo Stu, you will know Mr. Wilson. And for the price he paid, he did get a bargain. I might as well turn it round to show you the elephant in the room. There are no, open it a bit more, there's no cord hooks, and certainly looking at this top one, there's a lot of glue residue around there. The bottom one at least rotates like it should, but yeah, basically the cord should, well, it will still actually, if you're quite careful with how you wrap it, wrap around there, but yeah, it's certainly not in the best condition. But for 99p, how can you complain? I personally didn't want it because it's not the sort of thing that I've really got the time or the space for, but I'd happily pick it up for somebody else and post it up. Let's move down just a little bit more and get to the rating sticker, which says, ooh, it's not my tripod, which says Sebo, because it is made by Sebo, Stein & Co. So that probably dates it a little bit to be fairly old, because it is just a rebodied Sebo. Those of you who know, well, anything about Sebo know that they did do lots of rebodied machines. There was the Windsor, Ensign did quite a few. I had an SM2, which is based on a much later version of this. This would be quite an early Sebo, I think. See if we can find the date wheel, but yeah, there we go. This is the bottom of the machine, which leads way to this power head, and I know you can take it off because I had it off to fit it in the boot of my car. There's a latch there, and being a little bit careful, we can reveal another clog. Yes, this machine is quite poorly. You can even see it in the head. Well, I'll show you where else it is in a minute, but what I want to do is show you that this is an ET S1 head. Again, not really dateable as such, but as you can see from the design and the overall look and feel of it, it is an old machine. The brush roll has a fixed single strip brush really. There's two brushes. No, there is just one brush. And as you can see from the filth coming out as I turn it, this will be because the machine itself, oh god, is very blocked up. Let's see how much of this I can make fall out. Yeah, it's... Oof. I can't take it apart without tools either. Oh, there is a reset switch. Oh, there's an audible warning and red button out. I wonder if the audible warning is just the sound of it jammed as opposed to being a beep 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 or something. Who knows? So we have a vintage Sebo to look at. I suppose what we need to do now really is, I don't know if it works, but that won't be helping. I'm holding a paper clip, so that's not really helped it too much. Don't know if I pulled all that out either. Yeah, I think I have. I reckon that's everything there pulled out. I know we need to look at the hose, because that is also quite jammed. I don't know how easy this is going to be to pull it. More wire. That'll be why then. Somebody's run over a paperclip. Yep, that's everything. Someone's run over a paperclip and it's jammed up the machine, and the head has carried on doing its fair job, shall we say. So that's probably going to have some suction now. The head might clear itself once it can suck through. We'll have to see really. Right. I suppose you'd best check inside of it really, hadn't we? Right, back up we go, and I've put the machine back together so it can stand up, because on this model the bag door opens from the back to reveal no bag. It's gonna be fun to try and find a bag that fits that. I'm just hunting around to see if there's a date wheel, because normally on the X series there is sometimes a date wheel around here somewhere, but it doesn't look like it today. It's going to be 80s. Here we have an exhaust filter, which isn't actually too bad. You might still be able to see my ugly face through there. That just slots in there. That'll be the, oh, you can't see that out. I reckon that'll be the exhaust vent, which goes up this channel here and out. Actually, yeah, probably further confirmed by the seals on the back door. So there's that. Here we have the pre-motor filter, which needs a bit of a wash. And actually under there you can see the motor. Little diddy motor. What is this machine? It's 750 watts. So yeah, there we go. We'll slide that back in. Really, we need to see what bag fits, and I go to basically an X doesn't actually. Oh, let's have a quick see if an X bag fits, because they're over there. I forgot where they were for a second. Hang on. Yes, all the bits from my Christmas unboxing are still there. So will an X bag fit? Well, no. Will it? No. That inner ring there, which I don't particularly want to cut off and scrap this nice bag for just a few seconds, won't physically fit on there. So I have the collector's favourite, a pneumatic HEPA flow, just in case by some miracle it will fit on, because these normally fit anything and everything just well enough to make it work. You've seen me use these many times, and look at that, it fits. I imagine I need to fold that bit down. Even the bag, that's the thing that stops the back door closing. You can push it down with your fingers, evidently because it was. So in theory, hang on. That's why I need to actually properly bend this bit down. I don't really want to cut it off because I'm hoping this will get such little use that it can just go in rubbish Henry and still be utterly fine. Let's see if that does it. I just need to push that clip down. Oh, there we go. We have a pneumatic HEPA flow bag fitted to our vintage Sebo, but does it work? Well, I have the plug here. It's a lovely Dura plug. The power is here. I don't know if it'll turn on or not. No. So, does it work? Well, I would say that runs and runs very well indeed. However, I noticed something quite clever. There is a brush roll on-off switch. Let me show you that right now. Oh, right, bring you into handheld mode. Because down here, you can see that white blob there. Ah, there we go. That little white switch there. If I turn the thing on, you should hear the brush roll. But I do think we need to take apart something and clear that clog. So let's see how that's going to work. So I have one of my long screwdrivers and I'm not quite sure what to take off, and I'll be honest, I'm not quite sure I want to. All I'm hoping to do is just pull the blockage out. Like so. I mean, this is only here because I think the machine's slowly clogged. This was still grooming stuff out of the carpet. I think. Well, there is something in there. Hang on a second. Oh, maybe we should take it. There is a bit of plastic in there, which I can feel but not get to, so maybe we do need to get the other screwdriver, which is a crosshead. If I get the right size crosshead, and see what we can do. And I'm going to start by taking off this likely looking screw here. I don't really know what I'm doing, we'll just see what happens really. And that doesn't really reveal much. Ah, that's quite clever. So you can't take the brush roll out, but you can change the brush strip. I see. That's fairly clever. Doesn't really help us though, so I think, yeah, I'm going to have to take apart all the casing screws. One, two. I'm presuming these two here are basically undoing the same size screws rather than the ones that look a little bit different, because I'm then presuming that it is. Let's slide it down. It's all loose. Another screw. Am I missing one of that sticker? No. I don't really want to force the matter if I can. Aha! There we go. Cool. Look at that. Small children, look away now. Look, there's a picture of some boobies. Somebody's hoovering up a bra. Oh my god. And that has basically carked all of that up. In fact, we're going to use the machine to fix that. Actually, no, I want to see if I can vacuum up some of this with the machine. So we shall just do a little. I'm not going to go fully mad on this because the guy's going to refurbish this anyway. I just want to. So yeah, I wonder if this is used in the shop then. The lady did say would it be used for commercial use, and I said probably not. Love. I then did tell her who us collectors are, and said going to a bloke that collects these, and she laughed, and that was that really. I didn't really go too much more into it. So we'll take off all the cruddy stuff that we can. Oh, that's interesting as well. I just noticed something else. Hang on. The brush rod motor itself is made by none other than AEG. Look at that. AEG. G70 U92. Belt's in good condition, although there's certainly something being a little bit squeaky there. Yeah. Not really much more I can tell you about it because I don't really know myself. There's lots of carbon dust in there. I'll take that off. I'm just hoping there's a date wheel so I can actually tell you what the flipping date is of it, but there isn't. And we can't spend forever looking for something that might exist. Oh, that's the reset button. That must pop out. Wonder what makes it pop out. I don't know. That's definitely the reset button, so when that's moved out, hence why it says push it back in. Oh no, it does, hang on. There's a ratchet in there. If I clamp down on that and pull the belt, you'll see that's popped out. And now they work so there is a very primitive, I would imagine, clutch. Push that back in and they rotate. That's very clever, isn't it? Last chance for a date wheel. No. So I don't know if these would have been, I presume they would have been made by Sebo. Under licence, probably. And then just provided the yellow case, the orange casings, and job done, really. I can't imagine Sebo would have gone to all the effort of sending them out in a kit format. They might have done, I don't know. If you know, please say in the comments, really, because this isn't an area of vacuum cleaner beardiness knowledge that I'm that au fait about, really. I'll always learn, but I didn't do any research prior to this video, really. I just started filming, waffled on a bit, and here we are. So there's that. Now we've got to try, I say try, it should be really, really simple. We just need to push the brush strip in. So yeah, you can't take the whole brush, this must have been the precursor to being able to slide the whole brush roll out, like you can on any of the new ones, really. And there we go, theory. That should now pass suction. So we'll pop this back on. Pop the hose back in. And I think we're in business. Well, since we've got so much dirt to clean up, it would be a little bit silly to not capitalise on this problem. We'll get rid of that though. That can go nowhere in here, since that's what would have caused the problem in the first place. Let me just reposition the camera and we'll clean all this mess up. Right, let's do some vintage Seboing. So there we go folks, 199p Jay's Hygiene Ensign 350. Not too bad, and it works alright. It tries to groom, Robbie. I think the brushes could do with replacing, but it does an okay job. Certainly if you pick this up for 99p to use in your shop, and you just done that, you'd be very happy with it. You could, even without the cord hooks, you can just wrap the cord around the handle. So yeah, should be the last we'll see of this now, because I'm going to box it up inside, hopefully, this Dyson DC40 Mark II box that I happen to have. And off it goes up north to, I think, somewhere around Yorkshire. So, an orange vacuum that isn't a vac, you can say Jenson or Ensign, and you'll be close enough should we ever have a pub quiz with vacuum cleaner related trivia. Really, I shall take my bag back because A, it doesn't really go with it, B, that little bit of dirt there, I'm just going to seal that up, put that back in Mum's cupboard, and whenever crap Henry needs a new bag, it will be utterly fine, which means I've now got to faff around with me finger. Get that roughly lined up, just push it under and click. There we go. So, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye.